A human cargo pilot named Emma Brooks crash lands on a restricted alien world after her ship malfunctions during a routine supply run through contested space. The planet belongs to the Vakrin, a matriarchal warrior species known for their silver skin, towering height, and strict isolation policies that forbid outsider contact under penalty of death. Emma awakens in a crystalline cell to find herself face-to-face with Commander Lyra, a high-ranking Vakrin officer tasked with interrogating the human intruder. Lyra has violet eyes that seem to pierce through deception and carries herself with lethal grace. The Vakrin Council demands Emma's immediate execution as per their ancient laws, but Lyra senses something unusual about this human's crash. The debris pattern suggests sabotage rather than mechanical failure. Against direct orders, Lyra delays the execution to investigate, intrigued by Emma's technical knowledge and unusual calm in the face of death. Emma explains she was transporting medical supplies to a human colony when her navigation system was remotely hijacked, forcing her into Vakrin space. She suspects her own government set her up to create an incident that would justify military action against the isolationist aliens. As Lyra digs deeper, she discovers evidence supporting Emma's claims, a sophisticated hacking signature that matches recent attacks on Vakrin defense networks. Someone wants a war between their species. The two form an unlikely alliance, with Emma offering insider knowledge of human military tactics and Lyra providing access to Vakrin intelligence networks. Their investigation leads them through glowing fungal forests and ancient Vakrin temples where they must hide from both Vakrin enforcers and human Black Ops teams now hunting Emma. During their journey, cultural barriers crumble. Emma learns that Vakrin warriors bond for life with partners they deem worthy in combat, and Lyra begins to see humans not as weak invaders, but as resilient survivors. The chemistry between them builds through shared danger. During a firefight in an abandoned mining facility, Emma saves Lyra from a collapsing tunnel, earning her respect. Later, while treating Lyra's wounds with her limited medical supplies, Emma notices Vakrin physiology responds to human touch in unexpected ways. Their silver skin shifts to warmer tones, a sign of deep trust rarely shown to outsiders. Lyra confesses that her people's isolation stems from a devastating betrayal centuries ago, when another species exploited their trust. She questions whether repeating that isolation serves her people or simply continues their fear. Emma shares her own past, how she became a cargo pilot to escape a suffocating life of expectations on Earth, always running from connection rather than toward it. They uncover the conspiracy. A rogue faction within human military intelligence collaborated with exiled Vakrin warhawks to stage the crash and frame both governments. The goal was to reignite old hostilities and profit from the resulting arms race. With evidence in hand, they must reach the neutral zone to broadcast their findings before assassins silence them. The climax occurs at a remote communication relay where they face overwhelming odds. Lyra's combat prowess and Emma's technical skills complement each other perfectly. Just when capture seems certain, Emma jury-rigs a distress signal that reaches both human and Vakrin authorities simultaneously, forcing both sides to stand down and examine the evidence. The conspiracy collapses under public scrutiny. Emma faces court-martial proceedings but is ultimately exonerated and hailed as a peacemaker. Lyra receives commendation from the Vakrin Council, though her decision to trust a human remains controversial among her people. The resolution finds them at a newly established embassy zone between their territories. Diplomatic relations slowly thaw. Emma accepts a position as a human liaison, specifically requesting assignment to Vakrin relations. When she arrives at the embassy, Lyra waits for her at the landing pad in ceremonial armor. Their reunion is charged with unspoken feelings finally given space to breathe. Lyra presents Emma with a Vakrin bonding bracelet, an offer of permanent partnership that transcends species. Emma accepts without hesitation. The story concludes with them standing together, watching both human and Vakrin ships passing peacefully through shared space. Two individuals who chose connection over isolation and changed the future of both their civilizations. The themes explore how fear perpetuates conflict, how trust must be earned through action rather than words, and how the courage to be vulnerable often requires more strength than the courage to fight. It showcases humanity's adaptability and determination while respecting alien cultures as equally complex and valid, true HFY spirit that celebrates cooperation over conquest.